for happier, healthier, furry friends.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they're committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perchmerch.com. Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers, and if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Hey, Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion with Window World Lincoln. Are you ready to transform your home? We offer exceptional replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing that will elevate your home's curb appeal and value. As a nationally known, locally owned business, we treat you like family and work tirelessly to deliver the best for less. Don't wait to give your home the upgrade it deserves. Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or check out windowworldlincoln.com. Let's make your home the talk of the neighborhood.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy, so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $198 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1008623, $198 per month lease for 36 months with approved credit, 7,500 miles per year, 14,000 to signing. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 7/6/26.
Rick Heyman here from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Sartor Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at sartorheyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
Big stories aren't only told on the biggest stages. From overlooked athletes to untold journeys, this is where the stories beyond the headlines finally get heard. You're listening to Beyond the Spotlight on 93.7 The Ticket. Here are your hosts, Rudy Gress IV and Gary Payton.
That is right. Welcome back to another Sunday here on Beyond the Spotlight. Peyton, how are you doing?
Man, I'm all right. I'm all right, Rudy. It's a beautiful Sunday. It's hot today, yo. It's like one of the hottest days of the year. No, maybe the second hottest day of the year.
Probably is up there. I mean, I was golfing this morning, so I definitely was feeling it. It was a mess.
How was golfing this morning? How's your day going?
Pretty good. I mean, our tee time was 8:24, I think. So around 8:30, we were out there. We were just backed up. I don't know if you've ever golfed or not, but
I haven't gone for tea time, but mini golf, man, I'm a demon.
That's fair. No, but we were out there and it was just backed up, which I mean is completely fair. It's a Sunday morning. It's people trying to beat the heat too, but it was just back to back to back. So normally you should be able to get your golf round done in like 4 hours to 4.5 hours. So we hit like the 4.5 hour point, so we were fine. But it was
4.5 hours.
Yeah, you're playing 18 holes, so it was a lot. It was fun though.
I feel like it'd be fun if it was like just a chillax day, you know, playing that. And then, but I'm the type of person I get angry. So if I'm playing golf and I'm swinging a golf club, dude, I might miss a few times, and I'm not the greatest, and I might get a little mad. I don't know, really.
That's fair. I think it helps like from being a baseball player of like how fast that we have to have like and every sport too. But I think baseball is one of the ones that stands out the most about having to have a what's the word I'm looking for?
Hand-eye coordination.
No, more about
power.
Like a goldfish mentality where you just got to get over something super quick.
Oh, okay.
Because baseball, I mean, you carry even just pitch to pitch. If strike one's a horrible pitch, strike two doesn't matter at that point. So I've enjoyed that. I think it helps, but I'm still the same way.
I feel it.
Golf is not.
I feel it.
No, it's fun, but it is a lot to deal with mentally.
I feel that way. I'm the same way with when it comes to football too. You got to kind of have short-term memory on football, unless it's like it's your team with the momentum and everything.
Yeah,
obviously, but yeah,
that's fair. It's fun. It's expensive,
dude. I heard it's an expensive hobby.
It is. We spent just our tee time today was just about $60 on its own just to play.
Just to play was $60,
and then including obviously you get some snacks or something at the clubhouse. That's another $10 thrown on top. You start losing golf balls. You're losing money with every shot. My goal is to be good enough to the point where I don't lose many golf balls at some point. But today I didn't lose too many. Today I probably lost like 3 in total. That's an elite number for me. There's been times back in the day where I was losing 10 sometimes going out.
I need to go this summer, but I need to go to where I can just consistently practice. I think I'll hit a friend up, see if they have like their own access to a place or something.
Okay.
Like, I don't even know.
Connor, our very own Connor, works at a golf course here.
Really?
He does.
That's what's
works
up.
at Pioneers Golf Course.
Connor.
I've seen him there once, and of course I have a Texas Longhorns golf bag, and so he thought it was the funniest thing ever. He loved it, but he obviously sent a picture to the early break crew, and it was awesome with those guys. But
that's what's up. That's clean.
Of course.
Well, Rudy, what's going on today in the world of sports, man?
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
I'll tailor it to you because we do have a text on the text line here.
Yeah, let me hear it.
From Nick Wyman. Nick Wyman's tuning in.
Nick.
Yes. Yesterday I ended up getting him some food while we were here working. Just got him a snack on the way here for helping me out this week. So I was like, all right, you know what?
Yo,
we'll throw it in.
W, man. You're
so he says thanks for that. But then he also says he's asking a Blue Jays question here. We'll probably get into more baseball talk in the second segment. If not, we'll wrap it up in the third segment to carry it over to real talk. Because, again, there's nothing wrong with not being a baseball guy, but I'm not going to put Peyton on the spot here if that's not the sport that we're familiar with. That's fine.
I can learn.
All right, that's fair. So he's asking about the Blue Jays trade deadline plans. So the trade deadline for MLB is, I believe, August 3rd, which would be not this week coming up, but the following week.
August 3rd is the MLB trade deadline.
Yes.
Boom.
And obviously moves start getting made like crazy. Right. And it's the same with every sport. You get put into the buyers or sellers category.
Yeah.
And he's talking about my Blue Jays who are atrocious right now. They're probably, I want to say, in the bottom 3 records in the league, which is insane considering the fact they were in Game 7 of the World Series almost a year ago now. But
that's
so they've had a drop off. They've had a ton of injuries. I mean, their best players playing horribly right now, but again, ton of injuries in there. Guys they spent money on that just got freak accidents. One of our better players who hasn't been healthy all year is getting Tommy John surgery on his elbow now. So he'll be out for another 9 months after that. It's just there's a lot going wrong with that team, not too much going right. But there's still some bright lights in there. You got some good pitching. Dylan Cease, they just signed him from the San Diego Padres this past offseason. He's been probably one of the better offseason signings in baseball. Yesterday he threw 9 innings, so complete game, no runs, and he only gave up 1 hit the entire game. So complete game 1-hit shutout. That's a guy that's insane. He's on his first year of the contract there with the Blue Jays now. It's a multi-year deal, above 5 for sure. I want to say 7 years, maybe somewhere around there. But I don't know. I don't want them to be sellers, but I think you have to because then in baseball it's interesting. You trade these guys for prospects is really how it's done, and that always worries me because sometimes like you're trading guys who are established and you're just banking on some of these guys' future. And I get that's how baseball works for the most part. You're trading for guys who have probably never played in the MLB, which is interesting. But I don't know. I want them to be buyers because when you're a buyer, that means you got good things going on, but they should be selling. It's a horrible time. That is
a weird one because the MLB and the way it works with the other leagues and everything.
Yeah, the minor leagues and stuff. Yeah. So there's guys that get traded who are just
you can trade for someone who's never played.
But if they're projectable and they're like a number 1 prospect, like you're gonna get a decent return for that guy. Like one of the best pitchers in the league, Tariq Skubal, he's a pitcher for the Tigers. The Tigers are looking to trade too.
Okay.
I don't know if they still are because then that's an interesting point. Like a couple weeks ago, some of these teams like the Red Sox, they were looking to trade and get rid of some guys, be sellers because they were bad. the Red Sox go on like a 15-game win streak, and so now they're back in contention. They're not going to be sellers, it looks like. So it's interesting. I'm a fan of it, obviously, but with my, I don't know. It's sad to see them be sellers, but they should be. But yeah, going back to the prospects thing, it's crazy because you'll have Tariq Skubal and the Dodgers there. The Dodgers are probably the favorites to get him just because they also have like a top 3 farm system, which is like prospects in minor leagues. And so I think they'll be able to pull it off, which is going to be interesting. I'm not too sure if I'd be a fan of that. Not even because it's the Dodgers, just they just seem to get everybody, and it's like at some point it's too much.
The Dodgers are great. That's why.
But I just, again,
the Dodgers are the greatest.
Name me their starting lineup right now.
I cannot.
Okay, thank you. But they're great. Okay. Anyways, we'll get back. We'll get to basketball here. Blue Jays are going to be sellers. They should be. I think we're going to move off Kevin Gausman. Hopefully, we can get some good return for him. I think you got to start thinking you're looking for a middle infielder piece if you're the Blue Jays because Bo Bichette's gone. Probably might come back next year. Who knows? But Bo Bichette was our starting shortstop last year.
Okay.
Ends up taking it's weird how they do contracts in the MLB sometimes because he's on a 3-year deal with the Mets right now. But every year after every single year, he has an opt-out in his contract. So it's basically 3 one-year deals put together. So he can finish this year off and decide to opt out of it, go back into being a free agent, which I'm hoping he does, and then obviously returns to Toronto. He was one of our best players last year. But it's interesting. I mean, there's rumors flying everywhere. It is what it is. But let's get into some LeBron James news here. As we all know by now, LeBron is
James
signing with the Philadelphia 76ers on a 2-year, $8 million deal, which is a great deal for the 76ers, obviously. I don't think the money was important to him. He said that pretty early on. He's taking the vet minimum for it, which is great. But what were your initial thoughts when that came through around 10 a.m. a couple days ago?
Dude, we talked because I know we talked about it here in the office before, like when all the speculation was happening. By the way, I called Giannis Miami. I remember doing that.
I don't think that was really a
that
crazy
question,
though.
Happened, though.
I don't think people were doubting that.
No, they were because there was always talks about wondering where he was going. You know what I mean, Rudy. But
sure.
But as for LeBron, dude, that was a surprise because we talked about it, and you and I both said, like, why would he go to Philly? Like, that's a team. Why would he go to Philly? Why would he go to the Celtics? Like, there's certain teams that there are some no's for LeBron, really.
Yeah, but I don't think the 76ers are a no.
I think they were just like not a no, but it was a why. Kind of like a looking at the GOAT's perspective from like, just here in Lincoln, Nebraska, looking, at LeBron's perspective. Why would you go to Philly? There's no reason to. I mean, you go back to the Lakers.
Compete for a championship.
You could return back to the Lakers, right? Then you go back to the Lakers and everything's, maybe it doesn't get better. But you know what? Your career's ended. You're still
I think the Lakers were out from the start.
Yeah, like they're not doing anything.
There's no need for them to go back to LA.
Right. You go back to the Cavs. Now that makes some sense. You go back to either Cavs or
But I know he's not a fan of the ownership there either. That came into play there.
He's not. But the Cavs were definitely because pull up LeBron's stats this past season. LeBron played very well, I'm pretty sure.
He averaged 20 and then averaged 25 in the playoffs. I think he was like 27-6.
27-6. So they were in the playoffs at least, like I think they were a LeBron shy from another at least series win.
Yeah, LeBron last year almost averaged 20.9 points, 6.1 rebounds, 7.2 assists. And obviously he was 4th in the league or 7th in the league in assists.
And then in the playoffs he took off.
Like in the playoffs he was even better. In the playoffs he averaged 25.
And I think the Cavs were literally LeBron away. I mean,
but they also they fell apart against the Knicks.
They did fall apart against the Knicks, but there was 2 ball hogs going at it. Not even ball hogs. Donovan Mitchell's not a ball hog for real.
Yeah, so then you throw LeBron in there. How's that going to make it any better, though?
So it's weird when you're their best scorer and you're the guard as well. It's like you kind of have to facilitate, but now you got to score as well. But I think if you add LeBron in that squad, I think they'll be good too. They'll be in good standings. I think, yes, if you add LeBron to Philly squad, yes, that's even better standings. 100%.
I think there's only 4 real teams in the NBA right now.
I just thinking about it, like from a legacy perspective, I just didn't see the point unless you actually win another ring with them. There's no.
I think he will. I think
he will too. I think
they'll make the finals, not easily at all, because again, the East is interesting. I mean, it's not the scary. Like the West is where you're getting your bigger dogs. We assumed that the West was going to host the finals champion this year. Didn't happen.
Yeah.
But I mean, the West is the East is pretty wide open at the end of the day. Like the Knicks can obviously repeat. They're going to be at the top of it for a reason, but you have the Heat now who open it up. You have the Raptors with Kawhi, whatever that situation is going to look like.
I don't even know. That situation opening up in Toronto is very weird. I don't see much gaining out of it. Not with the Kawhi part. I think Kawhi, probably is out of here in a season or two.
Okay.
In Toronto, and then they'll be just looking for a superstar. Honestly,
Yeah, we got a text here.
let's do it.
Lane on the comments on the text line here. How you doing, Lane? Thanks for kicking it with us on your Sunday here.
What's up?
Says it seems like LeBron and the Lakers just flatlined. Philly has some good young players, but they have so much money wrapped up in Embiid, who only plays about half of the time. Will 42-year-old LeBron and Embiid stay healthy for the postseason? If they stay healthy, I agree they will make one finals in the next 2 years. I agree. I mean, I think that is one of the bigger questions. You're going to have, obviously, Jaylen Brown. You're going to have VJ Edgecombe. You're going to have Tyrese Maxey. Like, you have the solid guys, but if Embiid's not out there, it's a different team. If LeBron's not out there, they can make manage, I truly believe. But, I mean, having those guys in the playoffs, like LeBron in the playoffs, like you mentioned, he stepped it up to a different level.
Bro, he
truly took over in that Rockets
belongs
series.
Belongs in the NBA, bro.
Yeah.
It's so crazy, to talk about. It's because I'm watching the playoffs, and then I'm seeing him perform.
Like, yeah, I mean, he almost hit a game-tying 3 against the Rockets in clutch time there.
Then I'm hearing before every season, it's like, is this LeBron's last season?
Yeah.
Is the GOAT done? Is the father time? Always wins or whatever, and this and that. And then I see him almost put up 30 points in the playoffs every game to try and single-handedly will his team back because all the other stars that are really, really good at scoring and everything else are hurt right now.
Yeah. I think if he can stay healthy, that's going to be the biggest thing.
Yeah, no.
But I also think them adding LeBron, adding Jaylen Brown, like now you don't.
Dude, that is cool.
We know that LeBron's not going to be the first option. We know that he's probably not going to be the second option.
He never has to be.
And he's not probably going to be the third option. He's probably going to be that fourth option.
Rudy, this is crazy because he could probably maximize his 2 years. Like, he can probably maximize the time that he,
What do you mean? Maximize it how?
Take care of his body and everything.
Yeah.
Because we know LeBron's missing games. Obviously, the stats have shown it. The older he's gotten, the more games he's missed, everything, obviously. But it's the fact that if he's not the number one option, like, sometimes he doesn't have to be a number 2 option. He doesn't have to be a number 3 option. Like, dude, if anything, the guy can come in scoring 15 points a game and really just be fine. In the playoffs, they'll have to step it up a bit more, in certain times, obviously. But even on the Lakers, he showed it too. He proved at 41 years old, I can be the first option. I can be the only option.
Yeah, but he wasn't the only option for the majority of the season this year.
No, he wasn't. But it's because you have Luka. You have Austin Reeves playing out of his mind. Dalton Connect for a little bit apart was playing a little bit well. You have other guys.
Yeah, Luka was an MVP for 90% of the season until he got hurt. Like,
exactly.
Like, it wasn't Brown. That's the thing, though. It's like when he steps up to be the one, yeah, absolutely. Dude. But I just think now that he's going to be that fourth option, probably. I think in terms of the health, I think that's going to be perfect for him. I think it allows them to do their own thing now. I think just having him on there, whether he's going to go out there and give you 25 or give you 14 points, like, he's out there. He's another presence to have. His IQ is going to be better than anybody in the league.
You put LeBron on my team, I'm winning.
Yeah, I hope so.
Put LeBron on the Bills, and don't even give him a spot. Don't even give him a position. Just put him on the Bills on the bench. Josh Allen wins a ring this year. Promise you do that. Like, it's LeBron. That's just how it is. It's just the veteranship, the leadership, and the advice that he comes in and gives young players. I mean, I think it's crazy. But
yeah,
him on Philly. What are your predictions? You think they win a ring in next 5 years? How many?
Well, he's only there for 2 years. So.
His contract only says 2.
And he said this is his last. He said this is his last run at it. Did you see his Twitter thread he put out?
I thought he said this is his last team. This is his last switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
okay.
did you read his Twitter thread? The whole thing he put out?
No, not the whole thing.
I can read it. We'll read it on here.
Yeah.
But before I do, we got a text one more time from Lane here. Said it was nice meeting you guys at the International All-Star game, the Salt Dogs All-Star game that we were at, the American League. And he said, love you guys on the weekend who bring a different brand of sports talk, more independent thinking. Absolutely, Lane. It was great meeting you. I clearly remember that. That was awesome. Huge shout out. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be live all day. So this is awesome.
Appreciate it, Lane.
We got LeBron's tweet here. This was at 10:30 in the morning, around 10 o'clock, 10:15 is when we found out. He said, I thought I was done when the season ended. I wasn't ready to announce it, and I knew I needed some time to really decide, but I was pretty sure I played my last game. I was honest at the last press conference when I said I needed to look at myself and decide if I still love this game, and I still truly love this game, and I have more to give. The last few weeks have been really special. I've never been able to have no clue what to do and take real time just to think. I've had an incredible few months with all the people I love trying to figure it all out. This is my last decision. I'm not going for money. I'm not going for my family. What am I really playing for at this point? I still want to sacrifice. I still want to work. I still want to grind. I still want to compete to win and have a chance at the feeling of winning the championship. I believe I can make the Philadelphia 76ers championship team, and I am so excited to energize a new fan base. Yada, yada, yada. Thank you, LA. Miami, I'll forever love, and Northeast Ohio will always be home. So, I mean, yeah, he said this is my last decision. I don't think he's going to extend a contract there. I really don't.
I just don't know. You never know with these guys.
Yeah,
I
but-
mean, me personally, as an athlete myself, I fully understood Tom Brady's decision to return. I fully
that's
I fully
different.
understood. I fully understand LeBron's decision to keep playing and bring his sons in. I fully understand I fully understand Michael Jordan's decision. Go play baseball. Come back to basketball. Like all of it.
And
I
he
fully
sucked at
understand.
baseball too.
Bro, honestly. But as an athlete, I fully understand it, right?
No, yeah. I mean,
I
you
love
never
it,
want to
yeah.
go away from the game. I just think I think it's different now that he's going to be 43 at the end of his contract. Like, that's different. Like,
I think so too, but people are crazy and you never know what happens.
Yeah,
think-
but for him to even be considering that his last Lakers game was probably going to be it, I think 2 years is probably all he's got left.
I think 2 years, no, for sure. But I think that he can maximize those 2 years.
Yeah, I
And
would
we
hope
can
so.
get some great LeBron time for the next 2 years.
If they don't win a championship, what does that do to his legacy then? If he maximizes it all, they don't win a championship
They
the
don't
next
win in
2 years.
they don't win it all.
Yeah.
I think it depends on how he performed individually. Then we start debating and then we start looking at Jordan when he went to the Wizards. And I'm pretty sure for Wizards Jordan, he averaged 18, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. It was like 18 and 2. It wasn't even like much, but it was something.
I'll figure it out here. I'll figure it out.
Let me know. But I think that's what it would be. Even if he just wins one, if he wins if he goes to the finals, I think that solidifies it because Jordan never did that again. He didn't go back.
Yeah, but then the argument for that, I'm a LeBron guy, but the argument for that is like, cool, you got there, but if you don't win it, it's like.
But that's always been the argument for LeBron and Jordan. Is
Yeah.
that LeBron just gets there. LeBron gets there, but he's got what, 5 of them?
4.
He's got 4.
Mm-hmm.
Or what does Curry have?
Curry's got
I
think Curry's got more. I think he got more in 2021 or whatever that year was. Whatever the last Warriors one, I think he passed them. Either that or they're tied at 4. But I'll Google it anyways. But LeBron's got 4 because he's got 2 in Miami, 1 in Cleveland, 1 in LA.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But he could be the first ever to win 4 championships with 4 different teams if he can get it done with the 76ers.
Dude, that would be crazy.
But I think it's funny because that's also ammo for like MJ defenders of like, oh well, he couldn't stick it out with one team. I think that argument's pretty whatever. I don't think it's a huge argument for me.
Stick it out on one team. Dude, doesn't that mean I'm great? I could go to every team and win.
Yeah, but to be fair, I think the only team he's been a part of that wasn't, and again, this is a unbiased because I'm a LeBron guy.
Wasn't like crazy.
Was when he got to the Lakers. I think that's the only one that really. It was him and AD. Sure, AD was elite at that point, but
you talking about bubble Lakers?
Yeah,
bubble Lakers wasn't that. No, but they were stacked veteran wise.
I mean, yeah.
It's just a bunch of old heads that knew how to ball already.
That's not a super team. That's what I'm saying though. Like,
yeah,
I think that was probably his most regular looking team because I mean he goes to the Heat again. I was a LeBron fan, super team. He goes back to Cleveland. I wouldn't say super team off the rip, but you're paired up with Kyrie Irving.
Cavs?
You're paired up with Kevin Love. Like those are guys who can get you wins. Obviously, I don't know. I mean, 2018 Cavs were not good. That was the year they got 4-1 in the finals.
But they still went to the finals, and that's crazy.
I mean, yeah, he drug them there, but through the East, like we've been over the East.
Drug them, Rudy. Like they were hanging on his coattails.
I agree. What does that matter now?
Just like when he was, 18, 19.
Yeah, who did he lose to? Who did he lose to in the finals that year?
Just in the league, though.
Who did he lose to in the finals that year?
Dude, it doesn't matter.
No, I'm just asking.
LeBron was a child.
San Antonio Spurs. That's the answer. Not the Mavericks, not the. Anyways.
And that's okay. That's okay.
What's the point you're getting at with that?
The point I'm getting at with what? Rudy?
Like that he drug him to the finals 2018, whatever.
That he can do it.
Not now.
He doesn't need to now. It's the Philly. It's Philly. It's the 76ers. He does not have to drag them. If anything, they'll carry the king and let the king work when it's time for him to work. That's what they'll do for LeBron.
I hope so.
You know, they'll give his legs a rest. But that's it. That's it. Do you think he plays long enough to get any awards this year?
Yeah,
because you have to play a certain amount of games.
Yeah, I think he will.
I think so too, just for fans wise though.
Yeah,
like we need clips. We need to see LeBron 20 years from now in a like you see how we can't tell. Like whenever we see Jordan in a Wizards jersey or we see Shaq in some kind of crazy jersey that we've never seen or something.
The washed.
Yeah, it's like the washed jersey. Yeah, like yeah. So when we see that 20 years from now, we need enough clips of it to be like, yeah, LeBron was part of the 76ers, man.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever going to hurt his legacy because I know some people are saying that too, but I don't think that's the case either. I just think
it was my least favorite decision of LeBron.
I mean,
I think of all his major decisions, this is my least favorite one.
why?
I didn't like Philly. I'm not a Philly fan.
Okay, but why does that decision make it not good?
I just feel like to see him back in Miami would have been more I think entertainment wise, because at this point I've got enough of clips and plays from LeBron to last me the rest of my life and probably my child's, everything. You know what I mean? I've gotten all of it. So at this point, I've already bared down and known that LeBron was gonna retire. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna get out of the league. I'm not gonna have LeBron in the league anymore for as long as I'm alive, whatever. But I thought so. Then I like transitioned to just more of a more entertaining kind of view of it all. And I think
you don't think the 76ers are going to be entertaining?
I think they will be, but I think I would have been more entertained personally. It's just my opinion. Me personally I would have been more entertained on him on another team. I don't want to root for those 76ers. I don't want to
have to.
I kind of don't have to.
Yeah, I mean you do have like 5 teams, so you probably will.
There's too many guys on that team where I'm like, you know what, this the only guy on the starting lineup that I'm actually not a fan of is Joel Embiid.
Okay.
And that's it. I'm a fan.
So then why can't you root for him?
Huh?
Why can't you root for him?
I don't want to root for the 76ers, the Philly, bro.
But that's the thing. I'm a Spurs fan. I'm a LeBron fan. I'm not going to root for the 76ers either, though. Like, I don't think that makes it a bad choice. Am I mad that he's not a San Antonio Spur? Do I think that him in San Antonio would have made perfect sense? I do. I think he would have made perfect sense anywhere as well. Like, there's other teams for a reason. I just don't think that him going to the 76ers is a horrible move. I think if, like you said, he wants to compete for a championship. I think if his main goal was, I just got to be on a roster to win, I think there was worse teams. I would have hated him going to the Thunder. I would have hated him going to the Knicks.
Thunder.
I would have hated him going.
Knicks would have been entertaining. See, Knicks would have been entertaining.
How?
The whole world would have went crazy.
The whole world.
Yes, they would have been like, oh my gosh, LeBron went to New York City, and he is now the face of New York. LeBron
you think
James,
he would have been the face of New York?
He would have been the face of New York immediately.
All right.
Are you crazy?
Immediately over Jalen Brunson, who just won them their first ring in years.
I promise you.
That is absurd.
No.
That's absurd.
The media would have went crazy.
That's absurd. But that doesn't make him the face of New York.
Yes, they would have. What do you think runs the?
You think he would have been the face of New York over Jalen Brunson, who just got them a ring?
The media would have. Yes, because they would have hopped on the train. They would have. New York. Have you been to New York? No?
I have not, but I don't know what that difference makes here.
The difference is them boys trying to make money. Really, they're gonna hop on every train, everything to make.
Who's
money.
they? Who's they?
The people who run New York. That's all I'm just saying. The higher ups of New York, everybody who makes things happen in New York.
I think LeBron's marketable wherever he goes, absolutely.
100%.
But he's not the face of the Knicks if he would have signed overnight. I think that's just an absurd statement because right now Jalen Brunson, there's jokes about it. Obviously, that dude can walk in anywhere in New York, get absolutely. I saw a video of him 4 days ago.
Yes, he can.
In the pouring rain. There are fans holding umbrellas over his head, getting soaked. They're not doing that for LeBron in New York. I don't care if he would have signed.
What?
They're not in New York. What has LeBron done for New York to be the face of New York if he would have signed there?
Rudy, they're doing that for LeBron everywhere. Because first off, basketball fans are doing that for LeBron everywhere. Let me say that right now. Basketball fans are doing that for LeBron.
Like if he would have signed with the Spurs, you think he would have been the face of San Antonio?
I think I think they would have marketed it to be LeBron and Wemby.
I just don't get how you're putting. I don't know how you're putting 41-year-old LeBron over Jalen Brunson as the face.
I'm not doing that.
No,
I'm
but
telling you that's what New York would be doing.
You said that, but you're making it sound like that's a good point.
I'm not saying it's a good point.
You're saying like that's how it should be. Is what
I'm saying that it is incredibly easy to market off LeBron James. So you combine LeBron James with New York City, with the New York Knicks.
And marketable, yes.
And 2026, TikTok, Instagram, this, that, and the third, money, all that. Like, you're crazy if you don't think that's like.
I think they would have marketed him, absolutely. But I think there's a difference between marketing someone and making him the face of your franchise. LeBron would not have been 41-year-old LeBron. Maybe when the first decision, when he took his talents to South Beach, absolutely. You're in your prime. You're the face of this. Right now, if LeBron were to go to the New York Knicks, he is still maybe not even, skill set, whatever, maybe. He is just not. Like I said, Jalen Brunson, those guys love him up there. There are people who are just insane about Brunson, and I get basketball fans are insane about LeBron. But for the Knicks, I don't think that they would have just pushed Brunson aside to make LeBron the number one option no matter what.
No, I think the Knicks would have just did their regular PR move.
But you're saying they would have made him the face of it. How?
Yes, it would have been a skyscraper with a billboard of the championship team right there.
Okay.
Your championship New York Knicks. And then it would have been one more right next to it. And it would have been LeBron James' face holding the basketball, just smiling with 23 on. I'm telling you, that's it.
I can't believe you'd have him as the face of Jalen Brunson. That's crazy. With that being said, we will be taking our first break here on Beyond the Spotlight. We're a little bit over here. Keep it to 93.7 The Ticket, ticketfm.com.
Hey, Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion with Window World Lincoln. Are you ready to transform your home? We offer exceptional replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing that will elevate your home's curb appeal and value. As a nationally known, locally owned business, we treat you like family and work tirelessly to deliver the best for less. Don't wait to give your home the upgrade it deserves. Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or check out windowworldlincoln.com. Let's make your home the talk of the neighborhood.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy, so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $198 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1008623, $198 per month lease for 36 months with approved credit, 7,500 miles per year, 14,000 to its signing. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 7/6/26.
Rick Heyman here from Sauter Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Sauter Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at sauterheyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
If you become ill or injured at work and need an experienced attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court, protect your rights and freedom to get you the best possible results for your case and the justice you deserve. Trust your rights and freedom to Liberty Law Group, attorneys serving Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
If one of the things running through your mind as a business owner is the recurring worry of possible cyber attacks, you can let out a sigh of relief. Hamilton Business Technologies has you covered. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we offer real-time threat monitoring, advanced security protocols, and more to keep your data safe from harm. We care about the success of Nebraska businesses and communities like yours. Learn how we can help you at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Hi, Kendall Warnock here, owner of A1 Automotive. If you own a BMW, Audi, Volkswagen, or Mini, you know specialized service matters. Our team uses advanced diagnostic equipment, OE equipment, including factory-level software, to accurately diagnose and repair your vehicle. Dealer-level capabilities with hometown service. A1 Automotive, 1117 L Street. You can call us 402-477-4660.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier, furry friends.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they're committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perchmerch.com. Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers, and if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Hey, Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion with Window World Lincoln. Are you ready to transform your home? We offer exceptional replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing that will elevate your home's curb appeal and value. As a nationally known, locally owned business, we treat you like family and work tirelessly to deliver the best for less. Don't wait to give your home the upgrade it deserves. Contact Window World Lincoln today at 46.
Bringing you the moments that live beyond the headlines and beyond the spotlight. Here are your hosts, Rudy Gress IV and Gary Payton.
Welcome back to Beyond the Spotlight with my messed up hat. Rudy, you didn't even tell me, dude. That's crazy.
What team is on that?
You said what?
What team is on that?
LA Dodgers, man. Got the Dodgers on the hat. They can't see the people. The people can't see it, but you know what? I'll show you guys before we get out of here. So, welcome back to Beyond the Spotlight. Here, 93.7 The Ticket. Segment 2. Right? We were just talking about LeBron and the Knicks. Let's say if he had gone to the Knicks, you know, I was saying that LeBron to Philly was not my favorite team that he could have gone to. Would you have rathered any other team? Number 2, closest number 2 you got, Rudy.
I think in terms of me wanting him to win a ring, I don't know, because like I said, if he goes to the Knicks, if he goes to the Thunder, if he goes to the Spurs even, it's like those teams seem a little too favorited to win a championship again. So I'm cool with him going somewhere else. I mean, like I think the 76ers are a good spot for him to compete for one where it's not like guaranteed that he'll be winning the championship, but I'm cool with it. I mean, they got a good roster now. It makes the 76ers a lot more exciting. Even they were going to be exciting with Jaylen Brown anyways, but now there's a whole new level to it. So
crazy too.
Yeah.
What are the Celtics thinking, dude?
Yeah, they basically created that whole thing too by getting rid of Brunson.
I heard there was just some controversy, just some, we didn't like each other kind of stuff behind the scenes kind of thing, front office and a player.
Yeah, I think the running thing is like a lot of it came from his streaming that he was doing, and he would just have some comments on there or whatever. I think the whole thing was like he wanted to have his own team.
Okay.
And obviously he was playing second fiddle, maybe not even with Jason Tatum being hurt, but push him out of there. Now, again, he's not his own team now, but
yeah,
you're in a way better situation. He can still take over as that 1 or 2 guy, so that'll be in there for him. But
Celtics have a little bit of a history with that, no?
With what?
Kyrie wanted his own team.
That's why he went there, though.
That's exactly why he went there.
Yeah, but he left the Celtics for that reason.
To get his own team?
That was Jaylen Brown's. Maybe not the reason he left it, because, I mean, he didn't choose. But
no, he did not.
But, I mean, that was the whole thing. Was like he wanted to have his own team. He didn't want to be there with just Tatum kind of playing second fiddle, like I said. I mean, he was elite last year. I think he averaged close to 30 points last year, too.
That's crazy.
But, yeah, I mean.
I think he was playing great ball when, what's it called? When, he was when Tatum was out.
That was his past year. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he was playing great basketball.
Yeah.
I really did not understand why. All Celtics fans everywhere was like, yo, what are we doing? Like, what is this? I think but no, the next place LeBron should have ended up for me. And my best opinion, I think it would have been really cool, like, just to see him team up with Curry. I think the game would have been broken, though. And yes, they wouldn't have won nothing. They wouldn't have won nothing. But which would have made it fair.
No.
The super team fair thing.
No. Because it wouldn't have been a super team, though.
Because then you could be because imagine you won. Imagine they won. Imagine Curry and LeBron and whoever they picked up, they win. They win the chip. What is the LeBron Glazers? What's it called? Actually, no. What is the LeBron haters? The Michael Jordan Glazers. What is their counteract to that? It's the fact that it's a super
You
team.
teamed up with the greatest shooter ever.
You
I don't
teamed up
know.
with the greatest shooter in the world.
But I think
to make
even
it
at
fair,
that, they like the Warriors. They're not a LeBron away from winning the West. Like the West is, it's going to run through San Antonio, Oklahoma City, and now you got teams like the Timberwolves are getting thrown in there too. It's like these are elite talents that just, I don't know. I don't think the Warriors would have I think obviously he raises their odds no matter where he goes, but I don't think it would have been. It wouldn't have gotten it done in Golden State. Like they're not on their own, not at this point in their career. Maybe 2019, 2018, 2017, during that time you throw LeBron over there, like sure. But I think right now it's just like it's the best situation, best fit for him right now is the thing I keep going back to.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think all in all, they made the greatest decision for real. I mean, there's no other team, maybe Miami, but I don't even think Miami's like, they're not set up well enough yet.
Yeah.
I think getting Jaylen Brown to Philly isn't a crazy change. You already have a caliber kind of like you have a VJ Edgecombe who honestly plays like a young Jaylen Brown. He's better in other ways. Like he has a better handle on the left and probably not as better as a shooter as he is, but he's like you see it's not that big of a adjustment basically on Philly to have Jaylen Brown and LeBron added to the team in one offseason. It's not that big of an adjustment. It's a pretty good adjustment. I think with Giannis in Miami, that adjustment is way too long. It takes too long. There's too much effort into it. It may not work as well. And then
but we don't know if the 76ers are going to work either yet.
We don't. But I feel like off rip on paper, they work better than looking at Miami and LeBron in Miami right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Because that's the thing though with me is like I think LeBron's already past his whole ego era or anything of him being like how he was in Miami. In Miami, it was the LeBron show. He was a very selfish guy. I love LeBron at the end of the day when he was in Miami. But
LeBron
like that, he still has some ego. I mean, he's one of the greatest to ever touch the basketball court. Joel Embiid has his own ego that goes with it. Jaylen Brown has his own ego. VJ Edgecombe, I don't think he's going to have an ego in a bad way. It's not a bad thing these guys have egos. They're the top talents in the world. Kind of comes with the territory. VJ is going to want to have that ball too. Like, I think that's where you're going to run into some, not problems, but I think that's what I'm interested to see is that if you can have the best talent in the world. Again, we've seen super teams that just fail in the NBA all the time, every sport, but in the NBA, I mean, I think of the 2012 Los Angeles Lakers when they had Dwight Howard over there. It's just there's rosters that look great on paper and they just don't cap out. And I would hate for that to be the case, but that is my basis. I'm waiting to see how they actually look because on paper you have MVP Joel Embiid, former MVP Finals winner, LeBron James, obviously VJ, who's going to be an elite player in the league, Tyrese Maxey, who's a great option anyways. I think he averaged 26, 27 points last year. And then you have, of course, Jaylen Brown, Finals MVP when they won it with the Celtics. Like this is they're a team full of winners and good talent, but it means nothing if you can't put it together. Again, going back to like the Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, James Harden era in Brooklyn, they played 16 games together. Like,
bro.
And they did nothing. And it's again, there's not much to do in 16 games, but that was a team where I was like, oh wow, like it's gonna get crazy in Brooklyn. Nothing really ever came from that. Really and it's like that. I would hate for that to be the case here if that happens.
No, that would suck. Thank you for like honestly bringing me back to the that Brooklyn Nets those days. Oh man, I remember watching that team. That team had so much hype around them with Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan. Dude, who did they have? They had Kyrie over starting point guard. Let's look this up. What was this? What year was this again?
I would say 2019
because this is when the Bucks won, right? The Bucks won the chip.
So it's probably 2019.
2019. It was closer. 2019. Well, we'll put that's roster. But yeah, so or it might have been which one? No, because they had the James Harden one. So this actually was not it. It was not 2019.
Let me see.
I think it could have been 20. No, 2018. It had to been 2020 then. 2020.
Yeah, sorry, 21 to 22. So 2021.
Yeah. So this was ridiculous. Their starting lineup. Let me get the lineup. They had Kevin Durant, they had Kyrie Irving at guard, right? At the 1. James Harden at the 2. They had Kevin Durant at the 3,
Mm-hmm.
is what I think that's what it is.
Okay.
I think it was Kevin Durant at the 3 or the 4, or Joe Harris, right? Then they had Joe Harris, and they had Blake Griffin or DeAndre Jordan. So sometimes Blake Griffin would hop in at the 4, Jordan would hop in at the 5, and then they would have. So basically, they would go Kyrie 1, James Harden 2, Kevin Durant 3, Blake Griffin 4, DeAndre Jordan 5. And now, if you told me this lineup, back in like, what year? What year would you have to tell me this lineup?
That makes it insane. 2017.
2017. I was going to say, if you tell me this lineup, peak 2017, I think I'm going
I think
crazy.
2018, because 2018, that was KD on the Warriors.
Yes.
That was Kyrie still. Yeah, James Harden was tearing it up.
Kyrie was on the Celtics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been crazy, but hypotheticals. And then, of course, 16 games together, they don't do anything. So
16 games.
It could always not
That
work
finals
out.
run against Milwaukee was pretty good. I like that one. That one had me when KD with the turnaround jumper, but
when his foot was on the line?
Yeah. I love that run. That was a good run by them. But I know it wasn't this whole, super squad, whatever. But, the core people within this squad, that was a great run by them. Funny story real quick before we wrap up segment 2. I remember fully, watching that game. I was so mad, Rudy, because I remember fully watching that game.
You were cheering for the Nets or what?
I was cheering for the Nets, duh.
Crazy.
I was in New York.
Another team added to the list.
I was in New York as a Kyrie fan. What?
Here's my final thing before you want to send us to break here.
It's always his final thing before
It is.
All right.
But I just don't understand how this is just off of sports talk here, really.
Yeah.
I don't understand how you have so many teams from the same city, the same area. Like, that is funny to me. Like, I know Astros fans never cheer for the Rangers. Rangers fans never cheer for the Astros. Spurs fans hate the Rockets. Rockets hate the Spurs. But here you are. You're a fan of somehow all of them in the mix. I don't get it. I don't get it.
That's just not true.
But the Knicks are your team. The Nets are your team.
I'll tell the people. I'll tell the people my baseline, what I grew up on in our wrap-up.
Okay.
How about that? In the wrap-up, we'll talk about that.
Sure.
We'll get going. Here, 93.7, the Tickets Beyond the Spotlight. This is Gary Payton, Bartholomew, and Rudy Gress IV. We'll be back at you here, right? 93.7, the Spotlight. Jeez.
Meet at Wings and Rings thanks to the all-new delicious Duo Combo. This is the one you've been waiting for. Get one half-sized appetizer and 2 entrees with a side for only $19.99. Bring a friend for the best deal in town on any day of the week, during game time, or whenever the heck you want. Their made-to-order wings and chicken sandwiches are waiting for you at their 68th and O and 40th and Old Cheney locations. Stop by Wings and Rings and celebrate every day with the best meal deal in town.
The crack of the bat. Sizzling concessions. Yeah, that's the sound of summer at Haymarket Park. It's been that way for 25 seasons. And in this city, it's not a matter of if you'll catch a game, it's how many.
Safe.
That's because there's always something in play for Salt Dogs fans. From saluting our troops to Friday night fireworks, your local tradition plays on. Let's show summer how Lincoln celebrates 25 seasons. Get your tickets at saltdogs.com.
Bauer Underground has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know that the best workers in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built upon hard work, authentic people, and a pedigree of success. They're offering top-notch benefits, matching 401k, and a $600 per year clothing allowance. Bauer Underground, a family-friendly company with room for advancement.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. It's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear that you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Concrete Industries has immediate openings for production laborers, operators, and drivers. Earn great pay starting at $21.50 per hour, plus health benefits, 401k, paid time off, and more. Right now, production laborers can earn a $1,500 hiring bonus, and drivers are eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience? No problem. Concrete Industries offers on-the-job training and opportunities to grow your career. Start your future today. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines, unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge, with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Concrete Industries has immediate openings for production laborers, operators, and drivers. Earn great pay starting at $21.50 per hour, plus health benefits, 401k, paid time off, and more. Right now, production laborers can earn a $1,500 hiring bonus, and drivers are eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience? No problem. Concrete Industries offers on-the-job training and opportunities to grow your career. Start your future today. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Are you looking for a place to host company get-togethers, team meetings, or group events? Back 9 Golf in South Lincoln is the perfect place to host your gathering, with private bays available to meet with clients while you swing the sticks and improve your game. Back 9 Golf offers traditional golf opportunities while also providing fun games and activities available for non-traditional golfers on their top-of-the-line full-swing simulators. Learn about their corporate memberships today and gather your favorite groups together at Back 9 Golf in South Lincoln, just off 14th and Pine Lake Road.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Lincoln is full of great golf courses in a state that is getting national recognition for exceptional golf. Friend Country Club is worth the drive, just 40 minutes from Lincoln and home to one of the state's most respected 9-hole courses. Enjoy their restaurant with popular items like a 14-ounce ribeye, 10-ounce sirloin, or chicken fried steak. Open Thursday through Saturday from 5:30 to 10 p.m. Expand your horizons with a trip to Friend Country Club, just 40 minutes southeast of Lincoln. It's worth a visit.
When something breaks, you want someone you can trust to fix it right. Empire Repair is now open in Waverly and ready to serve our community with reliable auto repair and maintenance. From routine service to bigger repairs, our team is here to keep you on the road. Stop by Empire Repair in Waverly or call 402-786-2224 to schedule your service today. Empire Repair, proud to serve Waverly.
Big value and big flavor meet at Wings and Rings thanks to the all-new delicious Duo Combo. This is the one you've been waiting for. Get one half-sized appetizer and 2 entrees with a side for only $19.99. Bring a friend for the best deal in town on any day of the week, during game time, or whenever the heck you want. Their made-to-order wings and chicken sandwiches are waiting for you at their 68th and O and 40th and Old Cheney locations. Stop by Wings and Rings and celebrate every day with the best meal deal in town.
Better up! The crack of the bat. Sizzling concessions. Yeah, that's the sound of summer at Haymarket Park. It's been that way for 25 seasons. And in this city, it's not a matter of if you'll catch a game, it's how many.
Safe.
That's because there's always something in play for Salt Dogs fans. From saluting our troops to Friday night fireworks, your local tradition plays on. Let's show summer how Lincoln celebrates 25 seasons. Get your tickets at saltdogs.com.
Bauer Underground has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know that the best workers in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built upon hard work, authentic people, and a pedigree of success. They're offering top-notch benefits.
Bringing you the moments that live beyond the headlines and beyond the spotlight. Here are your hosts, Rudy Gress IV and Gary Payton.
That's right. Welcome back to Beyond the Spotlight. It's your host, Gary Payton Barthélemy and Rudy Grez IV here. Rudy, welcome back to segment 3. We're here wrapping it up. So, segment 2, we talked about a little bit about little super teams. You had a little bit of spiel about the teams that I like, saying that I like a bunch of them, which is not true, guys. You know, there's only a couple of them that I'm really fans of, truly fans of. But without further ado, we'll wrap up real quick by just like going through that a little bit, right?
Yeah, let's go team for team for each of us too.
All right,
Get it out there.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. We'll get the easy ones out the way. Your MLB team.
MLB team is the Dodgers. I like the Dodgers. The Cubs are growing on me. I will tell you why. Not right now, but the Cubs are growing on me.
Okay.
Just watching them. I just watch. Yeah. I know nothing.
They're a fun team. Okay. See,
Yeah.
Here's my thing. I like this. I'd rather you tell me, hey, I know nothing about the Cubs than, hey, I'm going to be a Cubs fan. I'd rather you be curious.
Yeah, I'm
cool with that. I'm cool with that.
I want to see
like
what
the
they're
Cubs.
talking about.
They have a MVP contender, PCA, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Right.
That dude's elite. He's
okay.
He is one of the best players in baseball. He could easily, not easily, obviously it's not an easy task. He could be the one to dethrone Shohei for his 3rd straight MVP.
Really?
Yes, I completely believe so. He's having a great year. I mean, he's on pace for the 40-40 club, which is 40 home runs, 40 stolen bases in a season.
That is crazy.
And he plays some of the best center field we've ever seen in baseball. So I'm cool with that. I like PCA. I like the Cubs. It's fine. I'm a Blue Jays fan.
Okay.
Not from Toronto by any means. Enjoy the team, though. They should be in a better point. But, all right, let's move over. Let's go basketball.
My basketball team is the Dallas Mavericks.
Okay.
No, what was your question? If I could choose a team or a player?
I was just gonna say how are we getting to this decision entirely?
Okay, because I'm a Dallas Mavericks fan because of Kyrie Irving.
So if he leaves, then what?
Well, it depends on when he leaves because I really grew quickly to be a Luka fan. That was easy. He's great. That guy was killing it, right? So I was loving so it was easy to be Mavericks fan. It was really easy to actually like the Mavericks. This past 2-3 seasons been harder. Don't get me wrong. But I like Cooper Flag as well, too. So that's why I'm a Mavericks fan. I mean, I don't have any, that's why I'm a Mavericks fan.
That's fair.
Fandom. Yeah.
All right. I'm a Spurs fan, grew up in San Antonio.
Right. I think that's fair. I think
that's
Kyrie Irving,
actually one of the only teams that I support from Texas besides my collegiate football teams.
Word. It's a good team.
All right. Let's move over. Let's go football. We know everyone who's tuned in to be on the spotlight.
Buffalo Bills, baby.
Nice. All right.
Bills Mafia. Come on.
I'm a Packers fan, so that's
go
awesome.
Josh Allen.
But all right, before we wrap things up, I did want to ask a question because here at the studio, we are prepping very strongly for Big Ten Media Days. We'll have a crew of guys going out there. Make sure to stay tuned all week for coverage on that. Interviews with players, coaches. There's a ton of access. I love this week. I was here last year for it. We get so much done. It's a busy time for us back here at the studio, clipping and making sure everything's ready to go. But it is such a fun week of hearing the perspectives, the point of views of different players, coaches. But my question to you now, Peyton, before we wrap things up here.
What up?
Because Matt Rule and Nebraska, they'll be out there. They'll have their set of players and everything.
Mm-hmm.
What are some questions maybe that you hope to get answered? Maybe just questions you have, maybe questions the media has. What are you looking forward to of us getting an answer from Nebraska's outlook for this season?
Honestly, Rudy, I would say more so on what's to be expected from our defense. I think I have a bit of answers on our offense. I am very excited for that offense. I will say that I have some excitement for that. I like offense. I like seeing touchdowns scored. I think I'm excited for Nebraska's, but I feel like I know to be excited. I don't know anything about defense. That makes sense?
Okay.
You don't know what you don't know. And I'm very fearful about them. So I want answers about I'm hoping for answers about the defense and what to expect this year from that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Well, Beyond the Spotlight, 93.7 The Ticket. Stay tuned Sundays 2 to 3. Have a good day, guys. We'll see you later.